Alright guys, so I'm back. I fixed a couple things up. For example, I fixed up the audio video delay. I added the little thing in the left hand bottom right hand corner. And we got the departure and arrival. I still need to fix that. I have it switched. Let me do that real quick. Let me rename this to update it to the current one. Okay. We're departing from Midway and arriving in New St. Louis. Okay. There we go. And everything else is set. I also fixed up some of the animations, like on the kind of like on the transitions and whatnot. Anywho, welcome. Guys, welcome. So Leonardo is here. Welcome aboard, dude. This is just a test stream, so I don't expect much people to be here. But kind of here for a chilled stream here. So yeah, let me first go ahead and set this up to how it's supposed to be. Yep, and we're gonna go to QNH 29084. Yeah, it's a pretty chill short flight stream just to make sure everything works fine. And yeah, there we go. We're in the 737-700 Ultimate at Midway. There we go. All right, let's head down to the... Make sure all the sounds are up. There we go. I go FMC, pause in it. We're here in Midway. KMDW. And we're headed from Midway to St. Louis. And we're southwest 1586. There we go. And let's see. We're taking off runway 22 left. Direct to Bacon. Direct to Bloker. Then direct to Romeo Bravo Sierra. And then Arch 2. Oops. Arch 2. ILS 12 right. And there we go. Let's look down here. Make sure it all looks fine. And oh, another thing is I'm testing it with the new bit rate. So this is at a much higher bit rate. We're looking at about 14,000 CBR, which is significantly higher than my other older bit rate. And I actually can do this because I have gigabyte internet, which is about, it's rated at 1000 megabytes per second, but I obviously get like 900, something like that. What's good? Nothing much. Rest was relaxing. Then I saw the noti for your stream. Yeah, man, it's really late for a lot of people. This is just you know, kind of just to make sure everything works for tomorrow's stream is the main purpose for this stream. Let's start that APU. That's good. I'll go 380. 380 and landing altitude is 600 feet. There we go. Yeah, let's get some panel lights going. Let's get all those panel lights. Midway is a bit okay on FPS. It's about 30 FPS with the 700 Ultimate. It's modeled pretty good. I'm not complaining for when they had it on 100% off sale. That was pretty good. And Midway is Midway. Midway is pretty awesome. You can basically Southwest galore. So that's always a nice thing. We're a bit outdated compared to the other liveries here. I don't think there's a single one with the canyon blue. They're all in the heart livery. So that's cool. All right, let's go down to the payload. It's in kilograms, but I set it in pounds for this one. It's just fine. Fuel is 13.2. And payload is 31.7. So that's all fine and dandy. Let's come up top. APU is available. Let's go ahead and get these guys on. Yep, and let's go to ground services, disconnect that. We can get the gate. Oh no, we're using SAM. Clear that. There we go. Start flight leg, get the anti-collision light. That's all good. And we can go better push back.
Down to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go. Driving up.
That's good. Come down here, got a gross weight. Reserves is going to be 2.2. Cost index is going to be 31. Taking that out to 380. We're going to go 251 at 47. And the temperature is minus 60 degrees. I said our temperature here is about 22 degrees. I'm going to go flaps 5. Center of gravity trim is going to be 4.5. There we go. And we're going to go 155 in the MCP. Just like so. And we're heading over to Europe for tomorrow's tomorrow's stream.
Okay,
so
all doors and hatches are closed.
It's going to be pretty beast.
Do us a big favor. Make sure your carry-on luggage is completely underneath
Yeah,
the
let's
seat in
just,
front of you or in one of the overhead bins.
Here we go.
Shortly after takeoff, we will be serving complimentary juice, coffee, and soft
Also
drinks.
have external views. As you can see, they're all like properly set, so they all look really good. Of course, got the winglets. Go back here, we can see the APU. There we go, there's that view. There's the APU view.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
We have everyone take their...
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
All right, let's go ahead and start up that right engine over to ground. Yeah, that is your wallet. That is X camera. We're in Europe. We're gonna go over to Germany, and then from Germany we're gonna go over to Austria, or not Austria, Slovakia. So that's gonna be pretty cool. Yeah, but we're using X camera in combination with the default camera.
Do so. Remove the pouch. Take out the vest. Place the vest over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist and buckle it in the front. Once outside the aircraft, pull on the red tab to place the manually in place. Blow it to the shoulder.
All right, and let's get the left engine over to ground.
Smoking flight. Smoking is never allowed.
And yeah. All right, both engines are
Operation
good.
complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
All right. Let's go over to engine generators. Probe heat, packs, ISO valve, AP bleed, APU, engine start switches. It's all good. Let's go flaps 5. That's good. That's good. And the flaps come out.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Alright, so our taxi out is going to be fairly simple. We're going to take it out and then to the right. So let's do this. Let's release the park brake. Let's get the turn off lights, taxi lights, and get on and move on. So this is it with it at the quality setting. The quality setting and it at a high bit rate. Not a noticeable difference FPS wise. The stream quality should look much better. Significantly better. Now YouTube constantly says the suggestion that our bitrate is higher than the recommended bitrate, but I mean, if we can use a higher bitrate, we will. So, yep. All right. And we're gonna make another right-hand turn onto Papa, then Yankee. So there's Papa, then Yankee. Papa, then Yankee to runway 22 left. So yeah, we're gonna go to Munich tomorrow. From Munich, we're actually going from Cologne to Munich to, forgot where the other place is, but yeah. A nice Southwest taxi. So yeah. Okay. And we're gonna take the next turn off here to take off. All right. You can start the clock. All right, let's get on the runway here. Landing lights on, taxi lights off, strobe lights on. There you go. That's all good. All right. Let's ding them. All right, throttles to 40%. And stabilize, takeoff power set. Airspeed's alive. 80 knots checked. Well, 80 knots checked. V1 rotate. Positive brake gear up. Alright, let's just keep that climb going. And autopilots can't come on. Alright, let's go direct to Bacon. Intersect course is 212 degrees. We can go flaps 1. Retractable lights can't come up. Starter switches to auto. That is good. All right. That's good. All right, let's get some music pumping. That's good too. All right. Flaps up. Okay, let's go over to LNAV. Let's come down here. Let's go erase. And boom. All right. How much bit rates is good for upload speed of 22? For 22, I'd say, let's see. 14,000 kilobytes is roughly 14. With 22, you should be able to. I'd keep it at 9,000. Try 9,000 for a smooth experience. If not, you're gonna have to fiddle around. 9,000 should be fine with 22. Leroy is here. I'm surprised he took off flaps 5. Yeah, we were pretty light for this flight. I just chose lighter payload so we could just get up in the air. This is a test stream, so just a quick flight is all that really mattered. So yeah. Climbing at an insane rate. All right, let's get these guys off. Captain Geo and Ghost Rider 115 are here. Welcome aboard, guys. What is going on? And a new addition is we have the Orbex trees. Orbex trees. These are the Orbex vegetation, and we'll see more about it once we are once we're in the air, like once we're on approach. Yeah, no problem, Leonardo. Because with 22, essentially 22 megabytes per second, you can afford up to really like 10. So at the most is what I'd stress it to. So you can go 9,000 and you could be fine with it like that. Now, what this is at the quality mode instead of the performance mode, and we're still getting about 40 FPS, so that's not too shabby at all. Doesn't really, because that just stresses up more GPU, and my GPU usage is at 50%, so it still can stress my GPU more. I could even go to a higher resolution like 1440p if I wanted to, but there's no reason to do that. Not many people, not everyone can also watch a 1440p stream, so you know there's not much use in doing it. Yeah, this is just a chill stream. Yeah. All right, transition altitude, we can go standard. I also got like set. Okay, so like for example, my view ID here, I don't know what my view ID is 7. So that's 6 on my keyboard. So 7 will get us into the orbit view. 8 will
to find view ID 9.
Did I not set up X camera for the... Okay. I did not, apparently. Which is interesting. This should be 8, and then this should be 9. Yeah, okay. There we go. So this gives us the external views. Mopar dude is here. Welcome, Mopar. What are we testing? We are testing a few things. First thing is a much higher stream bit rate. So I upped my bit rate from 5,000 to 14,000, which is a 14,000 CBR, which is the same stream bit rate that Caps of Canada has. We have almost the same GPU and almost the same internet speeds, so I could use this settings technically. We're also testing the new stream, some extra stream graphics, like the new modified transition, and I added in the top donators little tier list at the bottom right hand corner. So we're testing a few things and making sure, of course, the stream doesn't crash. Yeah, but yeah, just kind of a chill thing to do. I'm also butchering a bunch of pronunciations on a bunch of different things because I'm chewing gum right now. What you're gonna do? Look at that. Anywho, we just departed from Mopar land, and yeah. Oh yeah, didn't. Yeah, didn't. Yeah, nice job on the overlay. Thanks, dude. I didn't make the overlay. I actually I got a freelancer to do it, but yeah. Land of the hot dogs. I live in Wisconsin. Oh boy. Go Bears. Our team, the Falcons, is actually going to be pretty beast this this year. We got Todd Gurley. Yeah, so we're gonna be. Is it Todd Gurley? Hold on. Yeah, cause he can. Yeah. We got Todd Gurley. We're gonna be beasting and feasting this year, dudes. So that is gonna be nice. Go Falcon, or was it Rise Up? Dude, this is funny. So we went to the Falcon Museum on a field trip. And the like tour guide over there he went ahead and was like, what did the Falcons do? And he was like rise. He kept on like hyping us up. He was like rise up, and whatnot. So he would say a phrase and we're supposed to say rise up, and then he said, what do the Falcons do best? And then like me and my fellow friends, we're all like we all said, it was like, so what do the Falcons do best? And we said, choke. Because, the 28-7 thing, that was a bit, oof. Football seems very far away at this point. Yeah, it does, dude. Last season, I really wasn't following football that much last season. So. But this season, well, not this season, the next season should be interesting. Especially with all the little Yeah. What's been happening in the streams, Captain Henry? Nothing much has been happening in the streams. I've just been like revamping them, making them look better, making the quality better. Higher bitrate, higher streaming settings, higher quality overlays, and everything. You know. So, yeah. One thing though is my chair. He says he gets some new stuff out to fix that. What happened, Captain Henry? What was the thing that I needed to fix? So far, everything looks fine to me. Oh, I added the advanced. I added a 183 offset on my render delay. I need that. So it's gonna. There's a 7 millisecond delay, render delay, right now by 7 milliseconds. So I'm gonna just adjust that here. So let's say it's gonna be. That's honestly fine. Audio, already that. Okay, everything should be synced up now. In fact, the alert box, I'll have to create the render delay for the alert box. 183. Okay, now everything should be synced up correctly. 183 millisecond. They were ending early. Okay, that was. Yeah, that was another thing. So Captain Henry, what happened is when they were ending early, that was because of a GPU driver and out of a corrupted driver installation caused it to be unstable. So what happened was when I was streaming on Streamlabs and had Xplane open, what happened was it would crash the stream and Xplane. So that's why they would end prematurely. But, you know, I reinstalled the drivers, reinstalled NVIDIA Experience, and OC scanned my GPU with a less intensive memory overclock, because memory overclocks tend to be the thing that pushes instability. So now it's a bit better. So knock on wood, but yeah. This game is doo-doo. Hey Bluffy, welcome aboard, dude. Look at this, we got a 180 radial on us. I don't know why. Let's see, we're about 68 nautical miles from our top of descent. Oh, another thing is we will have videos premiering every now and then. So we're gonna have edited videos premiering. In fact, the first flight that we're having on our edited video is a full flight video from Midway to Baltimore. I'll give you guys the route for our recorded videos. This is what we have planned so far. Midway to Baltimore, Baltimore to Atlanta, Atlanta to Orlando, Orlando to New Orleans, New Orleans to Dallas-Fort Worth, Dallas-Fort Worth to Denver, Denver to Salt Lake City, Salt Lake City to Phoenix, Phoenix to San Diego, San Diego to San Francisco, San Francisco to Anchorage, Anchorage to Hawaii, and then from there on, I'm gonna decide something like probably Hawaii to somewhere in Japan or something like that. I don't know, for whatever reason I can't get over 20 FPS now, minimum settings. That's weird. Reinstall Xplane. Reinstall Xplane. If it's just Xplane, then that's probably the reason. If it's anything, then that's something with your monitor or graphics card, I would think. 57 nautical miles from our top of descent. So we'll fly by here. Do you ever experience any spots in FPS with your CPU CPU combo, and what's the lowest FPS you've gotten? I don't know what you mean by any spots in your FPS with your CPU GPU combo. I don't know what you mean by that. And what's the lowest FPS you've gotten? Well, in this aircraft, it's an FPS hogger. And we're getting about 38. I'd say the lowest FPS I've ever gotten on stream was exactly 30 FPS. I'd say 30 FPS was the absolute lowest I've gotten on stream. I'm gonna get a similar system yours with 3900X instead. Okay, here's the thing. Here's your deal. If you're getting the same system as mine, but with a 3900X, what you have to keep in mind is, first of all, it might be slightly harder to overclock it to higher frequencies. Second of all, the 3900X will not benefit Xplane as much as the 3700X. Well, will not benefit it more. The extra cores on the 3900X will not be used by Xplane only uses about 3 to 4 cores. So having a 12 core, it was a 12 core, I forgot, 16, something like that. However many cores the 3900X has, Xplane will deem it useless. If I open up my task manager right now, and I go to my CPU, and I go to the logical processes, it only uses my CCX1. That's pretty much it. Oh god. Yogesh, dude, what's up? Now you better be a good boy, and you better have done your bio project, dude. Long time no see. Nonetheless. I thought on 3300X is shut the fuck up. Alright, bye this stream. Alright, Yogesh, see ya, dude. Bluffy, the 3300X is the perfect chip for Xplane. As far as AMD goes, that's literally like that's the golden sweet spot for Xplane. 4 cores, 8 threads. I believe it's 4 cores, 8 threads. And it's got insane single core performance, and it can overclock a decent overclock headroom. So I'd say if you could get yourselves on a 3300X, you're gonna be set. 109.7, and then 124 cores. Yeah, like with this aircraft, the usual is just high 30s, sometimes 40s with it. Kind of the norm with this aircraft. The 700 at least. Every other aircraft is pretty good on frames. So the price is just too good, yeah, man. I think this is a good view for us. To 1654 gig or either way, you're going to be bottlenecking it. See, a 1650, it's not going to cut it. Get a 1660, 1660 Ti or a 1660 Super. That's your best bet, but, you know. Captain Reynolds is here. Yo, yo, what's up, dude? X camera. Yes, we have X camera. The paid one, the registered one. And I have actually quite a few views. I have this one for my wing views. This is for my external views. This is for my orbit. This is for my cinematic tail. So I click on this. I click the X button. And it goes through the tail cinematic view. I only do this on the ground because otherwise we're gonna have some clipping like that. I have the wings cinematic view. Again, you're gonna get clipping unless you're not on the ground. See that? It doesn't clip like that if we're on the ground. Okay. We set this down to about 5,000, should be fine. So these series are pretty detailed aircraft. Yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty good by Zibo and the Ultimate team. They did a pretty decent job. All I did was install the Orange MCP mod, display mod, and that's pretty much it. The prices went out of the roof. Expensive than a 1070. Oh, wow. Bluffy, if you can find even an AMD card, like an RX 5600 XT or a 5700, those are also good options. So, yeah, show FPS. I don't know why I just won't break 40. This aircraft is just stubborn in the cockpit. Won't break 40. I need you, and I do have auto LOD on. Now, if you see the differences, there's no difference between it on and off in the air, like whatsoever. Only reason why I have this auto LOD on is if we go into places like Los Angeles where there's insane VFR things, I set a LOD, a LOD distance, like kind of like a limiter. So after a certain distance where you really don't need it to be that far, it'll block things from rendering, which saves about like 5-10 FPS with 0 graphical degradation. It's incredible, really. So yeah, I mean, until Vulkan comes out, I'm gonna have that. When Vulkan comes out, I'm gonna render and draw things a bit better and smoother, quicker. Then I won't need it. But until then, Xplane, as times it chugs, sometimes it can run really, really smooth. For example, with it off right now, I get 39, 40 FPS with it on my regular setting. I get the same FPS, no FPS increase. You'll notice it in heavy, dense ones. And since Xplane is not very well optimized and AMD 3rd gen is still a bit like in most games you'd see a 5 FPS difference between the 3700X and the 8700K, and that's pretty much what you get here. Captain Canada gets about 43, 45 FPS. I get about 38, 39, 40 FPS. Really no visual difference. Dude, that sucks, Bluffy. If you can get a 1660 Super, should be cheap. If not, get one of those cards from, like, ask one of your buddies from outside the country to order it, and then pay for them to ship it to you. I love tests. You said that sometime earlier, Brennan. But yeah, if you can't get it in your country, ask someone that's outside of your country that lives in like the US or UK to order it, and then have them ship it to you. And I can help you with X camera. For example, in the cockpit, these are all Xplane default cameras. I set a toggle switch, so this button that I set toggles X camera, and when I hit the numpad 0 right after it gets that effect. These are all this is X camera, X camera, X camera, and all this stuff. Insane. Bluffy, like I said, get someone that lives outside your country to order it from them and have them ship it to you. That's your best bet. All right. I never really went into the plan mode, so I don't really know how well this is gonna work. I mean, it's okay. It's a tad bit sketchy, but it works somewhat well. All right. Altimeter in St. Louis is 2986. And the minimums for it, we'll pull that up. Runway 12 right is 200. So let's get that set. That's cool. Yeah, traffic on. We can go center, and there's a vertical VSD. I mean, it kind of works, I guess. It shows you the... Yeah, I mean, I guess it works. So I'm not complaining. You have like altitude restrictions. Alright, there's a transition altitude. And there's that. Okay. It's 5,000. Yeah, that's good. Look at that. Oh, another thing I installed was it disables all traffic, like road traffic, from this high altitude. Or above, a little bit higher. I think, I don't know. Not too sure. Well, that's smooth. What frame rate is that? 70 FPS? See, when I click this button, it disengages autopilot. So, yeah. I don't know why we're... Okay. The little plus sign disengages autopilot. I didn't even know that. A little bit of light chop here. It might be the airport. Down there. Dude, I'm ecstatic for our, if we have 5 more days until Netflix drops The Flash Season 6. Gonna be dope. Oh, look at that water. That's sexy. That might be the airport, not too sure. Where is the airport? I don't know which one I increased. The airport should be just in front of us. Oh, that might be it. There it is. There's St. Louis. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Every time I see an overlay, I go, maybe I should make mine more fancy. Nah. That was my intention. I'm like, maybe I should make mine more fancy. And then I'm like, nah, why should I make it? I don't know crap about graphics designing. So I just hit some random freelancer up. I'm like, yo, bro, can you do this idea? I drew something on pencil paper and he executed it. That's what a lot of us do. We just hire someone to do it and it turns out great. Man, that looks so good. That water, man. Oof. That is just... Approach, baby. Yeah, boy. Oh my god. Look at that water. God damn, dude. There's the Orbex trees. Orbex vegetation looks really good. And the best part is it also does the same thing in other countries, not just the US, which is why I got it. Alright, passing through 10,000 fixed lights can't come on. And we need some more drag, so let's do that. What scenery is this? A damn your FPS right now. This is some random St. Louis freeware that I found on the org. I don't know what exactly it is. And FPS is, as always, the same 35, 40 FPS. Oh my god. That's just so beautiful, dude. With all of the vegetation. Oh my god, dude. It's just so beautiful. And 3600. Yeah. $3,600, and then we're just gonna put 33,000 in it, because then we want to go down to 2,400. So, yeah. All right. 210, and then there's the points there. My god, hold on. I need to screenshot this. I think the thing with the Vulcan was it doesn't have those lag anymore. Like normally if you were to screenshot it, you'd have lag. Like where it'll... That's just gorgeous, dude. Where it pauses for a second to capture a screen. This is gorgeous, dude. We'll go start with just a continuous. I will kill the music. Get this spec up. There we go. Alright, it's all fine and dandy. I'm at a lake house right now, which I used to love, but now I hate it because I can't flight sim. Yeah, man. And there's the whole coronavirus, so you're all basically stuck indoors because there's not much you can do outside. You can't really go anywhere. So kind of just, you're like a sitting duck at this point. RAM usage is at 71%. I mean, that's not too bad at all. I have about what, 4.5 gigs, for a little bit over 4.5 gigs left. Sim Toolkit Pro takes a little bit. Streamlabs takes a little bit of barely anything actually, and Xplane takes up a chunk. Can't wait till my 32 gigs, so that's gonna be nice. All right, we're gonna go flaps 1. We are about 14 nautical miles from our end destination. We're not gonna go like this because if you look here at the actual airport, actually that might be fine. It might just be fine. Let's get that. Just punch all of these guys in. I mean, St. Louis is just gorgeous, dude. Look at this Orbex doing its thing. Look at how dense that looks. That looks just screenshot that. Man. Orbex is just killing it, dude. Now we'll go flaps 2. This is not Orbex scenery, this is Orbex vegetation. That's all Orbex vegetation, and it looks just stunning. So, yeah. Flaps 2, flaps 5. We're about 10 nautical miles. Okay, so we're gonna go heading select so we can get out. I'm actually gonna swing it like this. Yep. And we're gonna go to like 3,400. Okay. I'm gonna go 295 on our heading here. Trust me, this will make sense in a minute. 137, that's fine. Okay. Now we're gonna go like this. Alright, to 3,000 feet. Swinging it out like this, and then you ever fly the Zibo Max? No. I don't, but yeah. Oh my god. We're gonna go gear down. Flaps 10. I could figure it a little bit early, but I mean, hey, look at that, my god. Okay. Yeah, we're about 14 out. Yeah, we got the gear down a bit early. Actual altitude is searching 2,400. There we go. Wow. Wow, okay. And I'm gonna join the localizer right about now. There we go. And localizer, hit approach, and wow. That's actually pretty solid. We'll go flaps 15. We're taking runway 12 right. It should be this one right there. There we have it. Missed approach altitude is 5,000 feet. 5,000 feet set. Here we go, look at that. Alright. On final. Alright, here we go. We're about 9 nautical miles out.
2,500.
A little bit windy. Oh my. About a 9 knot crosswind is what we should expect on final. Alright, speed down a little bit. 155 is good. Make sure that 137. Okay. 142. Flaps. 25 set. Yep. Here we go. Final approach speed 142. There we have it. All right. And flap set. thing is good to go. You know, all that vegetation, it's correctly placed by Orbex without the need of any other thing is really nice. I mean, look at this. Look at the trees. They're pretty good. I like them. The diversity of the trees. All right, auto throttle off. And autopilot off. My aircraft. 14 knot crosswind, so take it how you will. Yeah, 20 knot crosswind. That's actually, I think we slightly miscalculated. That is insane. I know, 14 knot. That's not that bad. I wonder what the gusts are. We get the radar up, but holy.
400.
I didn't say. What's our frame rate here? 32 F. Yeah, whatever.
300. Approaching minimums.
Usually what the low end of the frame rate is at. Oh my god, alright.
200. Minimums.
Landing.
$100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Alright, come on.
10.
Don't float it. A negative 180, I'll take it. Slowly get that nose down. Reversers can't come out. I'm going to take it to the right.
89.
Not bad. $60 knots. Manual braking. We'll take it. Roll it down. Oh man, that was interesting. Start up that APU. 1 and 2 and 3. Get all of these guys on. Strobe lights. Start switches. Burrito heat. APU bleed. Stop that clock. Go standby terrain radar. Speed brakes and flaps. There we go. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to St. Louis. That was interesting. Pretty hefty crosswind there, but we're just gonna not make any excuses. APU is already available and on, which is insane. Yeah, we got the 116 AC volts on it, which is good. All right. We'll make it all even numbers for these the turnaround crew. Oh. All right, we're gonna take this gate right here. I don't even think this has auto gate. Oh, it's a nice approach. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I guess that was a nice approach. All right, let's see. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to St. Louis. Engine 1 Engine 2. Anti-collision light. These guys can all come off. There we go. St. Louis. Not bad. Total time is 55 minutes and 34 seconds. Go ahead and complete that flight. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and toss it to the replay mode, and obviously the replay song is gonna come up. Yeah. All right. Let's go into the replay mode. Back this up. Of course, of course. All right. Let's take a look. Oh, that's pretty smooth. Yeah, 50 FPS. Okay, here we go. That was a pretty good landing. With that slight crosswind too, I'd say that was golden. You can see a bit of a crab coming in. Just a slight crab. Obviously we fixed it, kicked the rudder. And 1,000 footers, 1,500 footers, and within this 2,000, or the second set of marks there. That was a pretty decent landing. Of course, it's gonna give me this weird view. I don't know why there's no sounds. I don't know why that. It's just a glitch, I'm guessing. Look at that sloped runway. And just you kissed it with the right gear down first, left gear, and then the nose gear came down. Alright, well, take a look at it from a couple views. Here's one view. Coming in. Oh, that was pretty good. I'd take that any day. And we'll take a look at it from the last view. And that'll be it for me today. I'll go ahead and see you guys in the next one. Tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow at a regular time around 2 p.m. Eastern. See you guys then. Peace.